Good morning. This has caused me a lot of issue with technical difficulty, so I hope this one comes through this time. We have Page of Cups. This is about listening to your emotions and listening to your intuition and instincts. The Four of Swords is about what is crossing, and in this position crosses over the emotions. So, this is saying you have a lot of self-doubt regarding your emotions, a self-doubt about listening to your emotions, listening to your instincts. Queen of Cups, far distant past, is the reverse. So this is where in the far past, this is like more than a month ago, or in that area, past the month. Pardon me. It's early and I'm yawning. I sincerely apologize. The Queen of Cups is about how you have neglected your emotions, pushed them aside. You have a lot of buried emotions, buried instincts that you have not been listening to. Now, this is traditionally considered to be the Four of Pentacles. Now, in the tarot, pentacles represent wealth. So I put little gold coins on my cards to represent that wealth. Now, wealth is more than just money. It can be wealth of family, wealth of health, wealth of friends. So, because overall this is an emotional spread, I'm saying in the most recent past, you started looking into either therapy, talking to family, friends, doing research on how to listen to your emotions. In the Four of Coins, as I call it, Four Pentacles traditionally, is about money flows best. You get money by giving money. So in this regards, where we're dealing with emotions, it is about the wealth of your mental well-being, your mental health. So you have been talking to somebody in order to get out the self-doubt, get out, is this something that I should be listening to? Is this how you're supposed to be normal? I'm assuming you've gone into therapy, looking at this, or you've talked to somebody that is very close to you, that is very willing to listen to you and give you feedback. But then we come up here to what is hanging over, and that is grief. So this weekend is either one of several things. It is either the anniversary of the passing of someone that was very close to you, or the ending of a relationship that meant a lot to you. Now, either that or this, where you're going this weekend, has a lot of significance and is causing a lot of emotional grief that you need to let out. And this place is reminding you of it, or the fact that this weekend's date is reminding you of grief. Now we have here the Page of Swords. Now notice, pages can be messengers as well as persons. And I'm looking at the Page of Swords as you are receiving a message, and because of all of the things that I'm getting, it could be related to the end of a relationship or the end of a job that you loved so very, very much. I don't see this as related to a job, though. I see this as related to the cause of your emotions. Maybe an inheritance letter, of something of that nature. May not be an inheritance letter, maybe a letter business-wise that reminds you of what this is all about. So it could be a divorce letter. It could be you have to go into what other things could possibly, like if you had to go into a group, a business group, and you are defending yourself against something that took place, that might be the cause of it as well. There are many reasons that this could be. So there's many reasons that you could have received this letter. So I don't have feedback from you sitting here next to me to say, okay, this is what it relates to exactly. I can see certain things, but I can't see everything just yet. But I get the feeling that this could be involving divorce, the end of a relationship. So the letter and message has to be involving either inheritance or the end of romantic relationship. So I'm going to go with that and not business, because I don't think this is in regards to business. But it could be. Anyways, now we come down here to what you don't want to deal with. Oh, it's so early in this morning. I am so sorry. I am sincerely sorry for this. Yawning. Anyways, the King of Cups is about somebody who has complete control over their emotions and does not let the emotions rule them. So, in regards to, I get the feeling this is where you see used to be who you were. Somebody who controlled their emotions. And I don't pay attention to the gender of on the pictures. It's more like the energy. So a male could still have the Queen of Cups come up in regards to their emotions, because it symbolizes to them being more feminine. Or it could be an actual female. But in this regards, it is not. It is the energy and not the gender. So, man, I'm yawning a lot this morning. I am so sorry about that. I get that this is where you don't want to go anymore. So this is something you want to avoid and not be around. So this is where you feel you used to be. Now this is where someone else who is familiar with the situation is looking into the situation from the outside. So the situation I get is your progress emotionally to become a better person. And I'm getting the fact that this here is someone who's connected to the situation. And this card, the Six of Wands is action. It gives me the feel of somebody saying, what, you want me to throw you a party? What you're doing is normal. And I'm going to be honest, I think that's very rude of them. Because if you are taking steps to correct a behavior that has been toxic in your life, you deserve the acknowledgments. You deserve the pat on the back. You deserve to have a party, so to speak, to celebrate. You deserve to have something to celebrate, an acknowledgement of some sort to celebrate the fact that you have made the steps that you've made. And then, of course, you have your Judgment card. This is like, hey, this is somebody tooting their horn and saying, hey, look, see? You know, it's sort of like an acknowledgement, a judgment of saying, hey, you did make these steps. Here is your accomplishment. Here is the reward for taking those steps. End result is that, the cup does not runneth over. It's sort of like a removal of a veil, a disillusionment in this case. But I'm going to also say that it comes from this. It comes from the person sitting here saying, hey, what? You want me to throw you a party for you being normal? No, that ain't going to happen. When you allow toxic people in your life, they piss on your parade and they bring you down. So you need to remove the toxic people from your life and say, you know what? I'm not going to give you the power that anything you say will pull me down, because you're not going to lift me up. So I need to remove you. That's how you stay mentally healthy. And your health is the most wealthiest thing you can give yourself. I hope this helps.